The Guyana Sugar Corporation Inc., GuySuco, as part of the Government of Guyana's commitment to reopen Rosal Estate, Rosal Berbice will be conducting a massive recruitment exercise for various categories of field and factory workers on Thursday, July 22, 2021, commencing at 7:30 hours at Rosal Estate compound. The initiative to reopen Rosal Estate is dubbed an excellent one, as we hear from a few of our rehired staff members at Rosal Estate.
My name is Woodrum. I'm 36 years of age. I'm mill foreman presently. Well, coming back here is much happy to me in terms of my family, helping me to offset some of my expense. And before this factory closed, life was real nice. We had a loan. In fact, we still have the loan, so that debt was still there when the factory had closed. So we come back now, we could able to pull that requirement. Looking back at where we was, this community was like a ghost town, and there was no job. 90% of people in this community depend on this estate, and well, we're trying right now to get back people to come because some people take up other works, but what they're looking at, to my understanding, is job security. Based on the work that we putting in now, I'm sure we will benefit as time goes, but as the maintenance continue, you're finding more in-depth maintenance because certain things you might not see at the outside. So when you go into certain work, then you will understand that more depth maintenance needs to be done. We're working towards starting second crop next year. Well, I want to thank this government as well for putting in the effort as they promised on the campaign trail, and we will, as workers and staff at the estate, we are fully on board to ensure that whatever job is required from them for us to carry out, we will do it successfully. Yeah, for me, I feel secure because based on information received, that they will start making us permanent because we are on contract. So after the contract, I understand we will be permanent. So as the news spread out there, I think that would help to encourage people, because some people might work 30,000 a week, but their job is not secure out there. But coming back here for work for 20,000 a week and secure job, I think they might take the opportunity. And one more thing, there are a lot of youngsters out there who recently turned 18 that does not have a ID card or a bank statement, right? They willingly to come to work, but is that they don't have that kind of paperwork.
My name is Diro, and I am working as the acting welfare officer in the Human Resources Department. Well, it's a pretty good feeling to be back, more so if not for myself, for the people in my community who has been out of a job for the past 3 years. I've worked at GuySuco generally because I started at Albion and then I came to Rosal. So together I've served for 26 years in different capacities. It was definitely a good feeling because I've spent all my life working with GuySuco. Basically, Rosal Estate serves as the major employment area for people within this community. That would be like from up the bank, going right onto number 19, covering the East and West Kanji area as well, New Amsterdam, all of the areas. Well, definitely it's a good feeling. Yeah, it is a good feeling to be back because at least one is being able to earn. That's number one, and families can have a better life. Well, I would like to encourage people who were severed, as well as new persons who are seeking employment to come on board. Gaisuku or Rosal Estate has a lot to offer, so I would encourage everyone to come out and seek employment with Rosal Estate at this point in time.
I'm Sheikh Mohammed from Process House Department, Rosal Factory, RH12 they call it. Anyway, when I was on the road not getting Gaisuku work, it was trouble for me and my family because I get 4 children and cost of living is hard. You don't getting work no way. And right now, Green's going now because of the flood situation, right? And I feel that the government should try to give us a little more wages on our salary because everything is tough still. But we're still trying to bring back the factory as there's a plan, you know. We gotta bring back the factory for our kids to get a job. Because where we gonna get work if we put this back together? There's the question, where will our children get jobs? And I thank the government for this initiative to bring back this factory which was dead, right? So that we can get an earning for our families. Because on the road out there is not easy. When you work with private people, they're not paying you, they're handling you. And I was a skilled man in this factory for over 12 years. And I know my job. Nobody ain't got to come and show me what to do. I know what I gotta do to keep this factory running. But when you're out there, people got there banging into your ears because you're trying to get $1 for your family, livelihood. They're trying to insult you over it. And then you gotta work for little or nothing. Because a security job right now is $2.55. This is the minimum wage. And right now at the estate, at least I get them to maintain my family. But you know, we still need a little more, you know. Once we put ourselves to the task, Rosal will be working by second crop next year. But all of us gotta put our essence to get the ball rolling. Not we, the ground people alone, but management as well. We gotta support each other to get this off the ground back again. So the future generation can get something to come to. You guys out there need to come back and work at this industry to get it rolling. Because without this, there's no liveliness in the community. You're not working for yourself, but you're working for every other body in this community. And without your input, we cannot be successful. But we're gonna try our best with what we have.
My name is Trevor Blair. I work by the department as a mason, which is all the refractory work that's done on the boiler. I am one of the guys that do it. And have said that, I want to congratulate the Vice President of this country, Mr. Barajak Diro. On one of his campaign meetings, he said that Rosal will reopen as long as the PP government is back in power. And today we could see that that is so true. And I want to thank him for that. Also, not he alone, the entire government of Guyana. Because the year 2017, when Rosal closed, from the year 2017 to 2020, it was not an easy road that we go through for the past 3 years. Because why I would say that, I work hire car on the road part-time. And from 2017 to 2020, the money that I used to make before 2017, I make quarter the amount, or even less than that. But 2020, after the election, you could see things start getting back where it was before. And at Rosal here, as a youth man growing up, my father, my uncle, cousin, other relative work here. They achieve everything in life at Rosal Estate. I get big and I start working at the estate here too. And everything that I achieve, it comes from Rosal Estate. With hard work, I have a son going to secondary school. And he right now writing CXC. And I could say for the past 2 years that I went through a hell providing for him. But by the grace of God, I succeed. So I want to encourage every other worker that work at this estate before it closed. I want to encourage them to come back and work, and then we get Rosal back on stream. I think this is the only estate that was on a metal service, and we could get back there again. So I said that I want to thank the government and the management once again. When I came back here and I walk in the factory and see the condition the factory is in, I know it's not easy job, a task, right? But I know as long as you get God within you, nothing is hard. And I know that we can make Rosal back the #1 estate in Gaisuku.
Thank you, team, for your dedication and commitment. Persons who are of the ages 18 to 59 years and desirous of joining Gaisuku are encouraged to apply in person on Thursday, July 22, 2021 at the Rosal Estate compound. The management of Gaisuku will be providing free transportation using lorries which will leave number 19 Village, Gangaram, Lachabar, and Highbury respectively at 7 hours on July 22, 2021. Applicants are asked to present their birth certificate and national ID card or passport at the time of their application.